Thanks for having me.
Lacegodd, you already know what time it is. You heard? Stacking the strap will still get you clapped.
You never know what you might see.
I'm live from the air, but no, I can't stay. Them niggas be itching to spray. Hoes throwing dirt on your name. They hope you get stuck in your ways, cause I got motion. But ain't I supposed to? She for the shit, yeah, bitch, call me Sosa. He said I'm sweet in the morning, mimosa. My life, a movie, 3D. You know I'm keeping it PG. Baby, mine really wanna be me, cause the BD keep wanna see me. I'm not kidding, I be thumbing. Big body biz, how I'm coming. For real, nah, I ain't frontin'. Shooting to the stars, nah, I ain't running. Yeah, no, I need bands for real. Look at my neck, need dance for real. Shit switched up, my mans got killed, but you know, only got chance for real. Yeah. Cold TV shit, man.
Lacegodd, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. We in the booth. You
In the
feel
booth.
me? What's this joint called, Lace? What you gonna call this? Because I know you ain't got a name for it yet.
I don't even got a name. That's how exclusive this shit is, you know? And you all the way locked in.
Easy signing in. A stacking the strap will still get you clapped. You already know we back at it again. And I got the beautiful, the lovely Miss Lacegodd.
Hi. Or whatever.
Or whatever. So before we start to really chop it up though, Lacey, kind of let everybody know how we kind of met for real.
It was at the Diaspora Festival. You was right there. Actually, like, you was really, like, up close and personal. Like, really, like, recording me. I kept giving you the little point, like... It was like yeah, for the camera. And then yeah, after that you came right after I performed. I gave, you know, Code TV a little shout out or whatever. And yeah, after that, that's how we met.
Kind of let everybody know who Lacey is though. Not Lacegodd, we want to know Lacey for real.
So I would say Lacey is a small town girl, well, small city girl or whatever. And yeah, I'm just like, I'm very focused on like growth for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want to see like a better me. I'm always focusing on a peaceful mind. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but focusing on my heart posture. That's what I would say Lacey is. Like, I'm just like a reconciling individual.
So take us back, Lacey, to your tender years for real. Like, what was your household like growing up for real?
My parents, my mother and my father was married or whatever, so I lived, you know, with seeing that, like, you know, as a lifestyle, you know, like a marriage.
Right. I guess.
Had all my siblings. Well, actually, I'm lying. Like, they were around, but like towards the, like, it was just me and one of my sisters, my oldest sisters. And then after that, I was kind of like the only child, like, you know, because I was the youngest and everybody was kind of like out of the house. So like, yeah, I would say that I had like, it would like, granted you go through stuff, you feel me? Like, and you have your ups and downs and, you know, family trauma or whatever that lingers. But like, other than that, I knew what love was.
Okay. Now you knew what love was at an early age like that.
Sure did.
So,
I saw, like, my parents was married. They would like all in each other's face and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were so in tune.
I get you. Yeah.
I saw, like, you know.
Yeah, I get you. So you don't really kind of see that no more. Like these days, you don't really see that at all for real. The affection and the love, even the more so. I ain't gonna say the family setting because you know it's still family settings, but it's just different nowadays.
It is different. Yeah, because like out of my siblings, I was the only one that had that experience too. You feel me? Like my parents, because my father kind of raised all of my siblings, but he wasn't their like actual father. So like I was the only one that had that, like, my parents are married. They've always been married. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I feel like that has your mindset differently. Like, I know what I want in life because I've lived with, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if that went off topic, but like with that experience as a woman, I know what I want for myself.
All right, so Now in your household growing up, what like describe. So what was your parents like occupations for real for real?
Oh, this. All right. So like, my parents were Annapolis people,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So like, their past, like my father was locked up for like since he was 18, since he was like in his 30s, and like my mom was they was in that lifestyle. But they were like saved people, like you get what I'm trying to say, into their beliefs and shit like that. So like then they became into that nursing and like caretaking
Right.
lifestyle, and then yeah, they started to just elevate with that, like being a caretaker, med tech, nurse.
So now you say your dad was locked up. So was he at the point when you were born? Was he always there in your household at that point? Though?
Yeah, because
Okay.
he
So
came
that was
right out.
That was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that joint still dripped into the family like household. You get what I'm saying? Like if somebody being incarcerated, that's forever stamped on him, and like it changes how you view things and how you interact with people. But yeah, like right when he got out, they had me that same year.
Okay.
And then I was born. So it was still like, I can't explain it fresh. And I feel like once you get that taste of that, ain't no going back.
So do you think with you being born and everything at that do you think he kind of try to turn a new leaf, so to say, so he could be there for you and all of that type of stuff at that moment? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was Lacey into as a child for real? Like, what was your hobbies for real?
Singing and dancing. I remember like middle school, like elementary, middle school, that age, I had started this dance like group in my it was elementary, started this dance group that they had, and like the lady saw that I was like such a star that she asked me to be in like to apply to this performing arts program that was within Annapolis.
Okay.
For middle school. So then I took off with that middle school, and like half of my high school took off with that. Whereas though, like I was doing professional ballet, tap, modern, contemporary, like that was my lifestyle, like performing at competitions and performing, creating shows as an artist, and then like that's where I started to like sing more. But I did have my own girl group before that too. Isn't that crazy?
So how old were you at this moment though? You in the ballet, like all this stuff, like people don't really get to experience all this type of stuff though. Basically, like so that's fire,
that's crazy.
Man. That's fire that your eyes was open to all of these different things so early for real.
Yeah. And I was like, so the girl group was actually before the girl. No, it wasn't. It was in middle school. Like I would say it had, like I can't remember the exact date, but it was like age, but it was like right freshly middle school in like 8th grade. 6th grade and 8th grade, sorry. And yeah, I started a girl group. We used to dance and sing, and I was the rapper and singer.
Yeah.
And and like we used to go to the studio. We had shows then. Like it's so crazy how like shit turned in full circle.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I used to also perform. So it's always been in me. I used to love writing music.
So you was already writing your music back then. You wasn't performing all these lyrics at that moment. None of that.
Those was my songs. And somebody who taught me that I knew how, like taught me about writing music was I don't know if you know him, Kenyatta.
Yes.
He's from Annapolis.
Yes.
He actually wrote my first song at Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
He saw that I sung I performed a Rihanna song, and then he was like, I performed the song because that was my favorite song, Take a Bow. And then he ended up wrote me a song, and then after that I'm like, oh, because we wrote it like he was kind of like coaching me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And then I'm like, let me try it. I want to try what you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we just did that. Like, so yeah. And then it flustered. And then it went into like, the girl group. Then I was doing the dancing, going to the performing arts school.
So who were you looking up to at this point? I ain't necessarily saying an entertainer or anything, but like what woman that you it ain't even really got to be a woman at that point, but what was you like really looking up to at that point though?
It wasn't like, I can't think of like who I was looking up to, like more like like, I guess inspired is the same thing. Like, I just love that, like, that world. You get what I'm saying? Like, and seeing the product of it all. Like, so, like, seeing Chris Brown, honestly, seeing Michael Jackson, seeing the old Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that was inspiring to me that, like, it can be done. Like, and these are entertainers. Because, like, my mom was my biggest supporter, right? But, like, she always made me knew that I can do it. But, like, that was not her lane. Like, I was, like, you feel me? What I was doing was nothing that my family was doing. Especially because I used to perform at my aunt, like, events, family events. I used to choreograph dances and perform there. So, like, I was always, like, I stood out from everybody.
So now, like, going into your teenage years, like, what are you really into at this moment? Are you still really into the music real heavy at this point?
I was more into, like, being goofy with it. That's when I used to start doing, like, dumb freestyles, playing around. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't serious, like, because it's like I used to do it. Like, you know, people start making you not want to do that shit no more, honestly. And then when I get older, like, I'm gonna take, like, you know, I start playing with it. I was a cheerleader. I remember we used to do, like, we used to have, like, breaks in between to, like, about to go to the game, and we used to just do beats. And I remember I used to be, like, one of the ones that would, like, create something, like, crazy, but it was hard. You know, like, it would just be, like, I started to do that. Like, that was more my wave. And then inspiring, like, friends around me that was starting to get into that music life. So, like, knowing that I can do it, but seeing friends doing it and supporting them 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. So we were speaking a little bit, right, off camera. And you were saying that, you know, you from Annapolis, you know what I'm saying? You kind of grew up in the Roddenwood area for real. You know, now we know down here, we all from Annapolis. Me and you, we from Annapolis, you see what I'm saying? So, growing up in that environment for real, what kind of kept you out of getting wrapped up in the dumb shit, so to say, for real? Because it's just so, you know, I mean, we all got friends. It's so easy to get wrapped up in shit, man.
Right.
Like,
I'm from Roddenwood, but I left when I was younger. But Roddenwood people is never gonna let me not claim that I'm not from there, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen.
Of course.
You know, the ones that know, they know. My childhood really was in Bywaters, right? Okay. And so that's where I get that, like, you're not from Roddenwood, you from Waters. You know, because I'm like, that was my stumping grounds or whatever. So, like, I did get into it. Like, you know, like, in Annapolis, you can't help but to get in the mix because it's so small. Even when you don't want to be in the mix, you know, this person, that person, that's going to get you in the mix because of association. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got caught up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, after a while, you see the repetition. Like, these niggas is getting stuck and this is their lifestyle. This not finna be my lifestyle. So I think, like, also going to college made me see it was something bigger than Annapolis and Maryland too. So going to college. I went to school out in Delaware, even though that's not even that far. But I'm around people that's from New York, New Jersey. You get what I'm trying to say? Some people from Canada. You know, these people from, you know, it's so many people that's from out there. Whereas though, like, they say me like, you from Annapolis? What?
So I know, like, with your shows, like, you kind of, I've seen you, you know what I mean, on the gram and everything. You in New York with it. Like, you in different states. Have you done anything in, like, DC, Virginia, anything? See what I'm saying? Like, you didn't cross the state lines with it. So what steps did you take to really start to get to do that type of stuff for it?
Consistently going to shows, you know, like taking myself to open mics, connecting with people there, you know, building relationships. And then in addition to that, like, once you get out there to, like, doing local shows, people starting to see your talent, you know, and just trying to perfect my performance by performing anywhere that had a stage and a mic. And then Yeah, I just started to like build connections, and then once when I started to be around the DMV so much, it's like the DMV is very small. So I realized like, okay, you need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you don't want to just be a local artist for the rest of your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need somebody that can be able to speak for you, where you can't. Sometimes you can't speak for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when I decided like, okay, let me get management.
Okay.
And so that was where the management came, because it's like I didn't want to keep, like, sometimes you take L's when you be out there by yourself and you come out there like, oh, I'm ready to perform, and then shit don't work out how you want it to be.
Right, yeah.
Or it's people favoring an artist that's been there for, that been coming to them for years, or that's
Mm-hmm.
popular in their area, in their city. So it's like, oh no, that ain't even finna keep happening. So I need like professional shit
She
now.
serious
Like
about that. They ain't about to keep happening. Yeah, she serious. Yeah.
that's not ready to keep happening at all. So, yeah. And I was just kind of adamant on where, like, I didn't want to be in this area when I'm performing. I want other people
Mm-hmm.
to know me.
So what has your journey kind of been like as a young black woman trying to break into the industry? Like,
Uh, I would say, like, it's very more spiritual than you think it is. Like, it's so, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
mm-hmm.
the industry is so, like, it could be so spiritual sometimes. Like, I don't like, just like the people that are in it. Like, I can't explain it. Like, that would be the only thing. It's just like the enemy.
Right, right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just trying to be among, like, because that's their, like, I mean, it is the enemy's territory. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I would say, like, me being so different and trying to just, like, operate, because it's just not my territory.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a regular artist. Like, I'm not the regular female artist. Like, I'm not talking about like selling myself, like
Okay.
showing my body, like, you know what I'm saying, or speaking about my body, or speaking about like using my body to sexualize myself.
Yeah.
Like, so that off brick, I'm different. Like, and now
Okay.
people, it's either you might fuck with me or you might not, or it's gonna be a particular crowd. So
Right.
like, kind of just trying to like, am I making sense?
You making big sense.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
gonna
just
go
like,
somewhere else with it now that you said that though. So good.
but yeah, it's just like operating through that. Like, that's not like, so, but I have to do it because we need that. We
Mhm.
like we need that music. Like, I don't want to keep listening to, girl, you know that. Like, I'm not trying to keep listening
I
to
knew I
Sexy
liked her for
Red.
some reason, yo. I knew I liked her for some reason. She talking that shit right now. I'm sorry, Lacey. Go ahead.
That's okay, but yeah, like, and I just see that it's a warfare with the music. You feel me? It's
Mhm.
either like you with that evil, demonic shit,
Mhm.
or you on that elevating your people.
It's a fact, yeah.
So like that right there, because I'm on that, I want to elevate my people and talk about my truth and talk about who I am and talk
Right.
about,
Yeah.
that's gonna make me an eyeball automatically.
So what do you kind of think of? So like in my era coming up, right? Like
Mhm.
I was saying, like let's just say Lil Kim, Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? Then it's kind of turned into like now it's Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion. We got Sexy Red today. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you kind of think about the artists? Like how they're trying to make the women look in that light for real, man.
Right. I feel like it's dimming our light.
Yeah.
Like, it's dimming our value. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, it blows me when it just blows me. Like, I feel like I grew up off of like, me as a woman, I'm supposed to be mysterious to a man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, the mystery part of like you wanting to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
fact, yeah.
Like, this is the, like, I don't know. It's just like I grew up off that. So like I get it here and there, but like to make that consistently your routine or consistently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's just dumb. Nobody has bars. I mean, Nicki had bars, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Megan has bars a little bit, but it's like, I need bars that's gonna go over my head. Like, I don't know. Like,
Mhm.
it just is no bars. The only thing they showing is ass and titties.
Sex appeal.
Sex appeal. That's what you selling. You not selling music.
Right. Right. Cause and you know what I was thinking about, even though they talk about Lil Kim back, how what she was doing back in the day for real, but like when Lil Kim was doing her stuff, like her radio hits wasn't that sexy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the explicit stuff, you had to buy the album to even hear that type of stuff for real. But now it's like that's what's being forefronted for everybody. You know what I mean? It's crazy though.
But honestly, like that's what the women want to hear. That's the crazy part.
That's a fact.
That's the crazy part.
You see women actually trying to live out this shit
lifestyle.
Now. That's crazy. Man.
It's crazy.
Fuck the whole.
Like, and it's like. That's why that's also why I don't really have home girls no more, because like a lot of girls is off that, you feel me? And it's just like I'm not that, like I'm not that at all. Like you lost me, shorty. Like, you feel me? Like I probably was like that when I was like not even like that, but like had that like wild side when I was younger, but like we grown, you feel me? So like that's right there, you lost me.
Let me get your standpoint from a women's standpoint of what's going on with P. Diddy.
No,
I knew you wanted to see that one coming. Yeah. So, you know, like we seen the video with Cassie that came out and things like that, for real.
Right.
So can you kind of speak on what's going with Diddy from a women's standpoint, for real?
I feel like, I don't know. Because it depends on the woman, you feel me? Because like women have trauma, right? So some women are gonna allow and some women aren't gonna allow, right? And then on top of that, like Diddy just sick, and certain women just allowed him to do so much shit, and certain people just allowed him to do so much shit that it got worse. And now like it's this big spill, or like but I feel like everybody's accounted for, because you like the nigga's sick and nobody wanted to say something. And now she wants to say something. Like, why? Like, I just need to know, like, why? Like, how long? That video is old.
Yes.
And we just now hearing about it. Like, why all of a sudden you trying to snitch on people? Like, why? I would have been snitched on them. Ask me. So, I don't know. I think they all sick. And would I let any nigga named P. Diddy or like P. Diddy come near me? I'm going to whore that nigga. I'm not dealing with no P. Diddy's. A nigga that act like him, I'm gonna whore you.
He got that bird though.
I don't give a fuck what you got. Honestly, like I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And if you like, it's like, do she care about the bread? Because you waited too damn long to get the bread.
That's a fact though. Yeah. So what you kind of think? So now we seen Cassie, right? So no, matter of fact, as things started to heat up, before we actually seen the Cassie video, we started to see, you know, just more and more people come out with allegations. You know what I mean? Like people saying the man gay and just all of that type of shit. Like what you
Diddy is gay.
Excuse Lacey, y'all.
Oh.
So speak on that. Where you coming from with that though? Where that come from though, Lacey?
That he gay?
Yeah, that he gay. Cause we heard shit about Diddy forever. I done heard shit about this man forever, for years.
Too many allegations for me. If more than one or two people and alligated, the shoe fits. That's all I'm saying. Like that's too much. Like what?
Is anything concrete though? Have we actually seen any? I'm just saying though, out of all these years that they've been saying Diddy's gay and this and that,
anything concrete? Like they got any proof?
Yeah,
the people is the proof. The telephone is the proof. I
get you. Go ahead.
I feel like too many people has like said it, and then also like just certain shit that you look back and you hear him say, like he should have said no Diddy. He should have said no Diddy after this shit. Like he was like the touchy feely shit. Like the shit just started to come together after a while. Like I'm in like no police role of shit. I'm an investigator with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta dot your I's, cross your T's, and all that. Too many allegations, too many weird shit that was said. You shopping, springing for niggas and shit. You shopping spring for niggas?
Shopping spring for niggas.
It's suspect. I ain't gonna keep saying gay. I'm saying suspect.
I gotta fight for Diddy real quick.
You fighting for him?
What you mean he shopping for niggas? What he was doing?
They said he asked 50. He asked 50, can he spoil him? 50 spilled that. He asked him, can he spoil him? Then who else? One time the game was trying to snitch on him. And the game said that he gave him a shopping spring. And I know he gives shopping springs because Miami tried to put it on the Instagram that he was at the Chanel store. So he got the bread.
Of course, yes, yeah.
He throwing out that shopping spring.
Yeah.
To a nigga that want that outfit, they're gonna give that shot. They're gonna do what they gotta do for that shopping spring. See me, I could put anything together. So if you coming with me with a shopping spring, I'm gonna look at you like I need a little more than that. Like that ain't gonna do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so let me turn the temperature on you real quick, Lacey. Let's tap into your artist side for real.
Okay.
So, what genre would you kind of say that your music is for real?
I would say, and this is crazy because I've just now been like trying to grasp that, right? Because at first I was just like I didn't know what I was because it was so many. I was so versatile with a lot of shit. I would say I'm that neo soul, hip hop, and then like that newer hip hop type of like vibe, that like Lil Baby, Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? Like that singing vibe, how they can do that. I feel like I'm a good collab off of like combination of that.
So do you prefer singing or rapping?
I don't know. I it's starting to like, excuse me, it's hard. I can't answer that because it's like I'm in that quest of like I was singing heavy first with my songs.
Okay.
And then it was just like, yeah, I can rap, but like now I'm starting to realize like people was liking that side of me.
As far as the singing side
The
or
rapping.
the rapping side?
It's like it's definitely like half and half, but like the rapping has been coming more popular, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like now I don't know what like damn, that's how I feel about it. Like I don't know.
Yeah. So what do you let me ask you, so I know you saying, so what do you though like to do more? Rapping or singing?
I like to please my audience.
She good, y'all. She real good, yeah.
I like to please my audience. So when they're indecisive, or I have half saying, you're a beautiful singer, and then I'm having another half saying like, that rap song you just dropped was crazy. Like, I need to hear more of that. Now it's just like, I'm indecisive.
So is that your drive really now to keep getting in the studio for real? As far as the responses, the more that you... So do you see yourself getting more responses now from your music and stuff? Yeah. Okay.
I'm starting to see more. Because at first I'm just doing what I knew how to do. Or what I thought that would like. Because my first EP, I'm like, damn. When did nobody like this joint? Like, you feel me? Because like nobody's heard my sound. But now that I'm putting stuff out and people are hearing the different sounds and the different versions of me, it's like now I can, because that's what, like, granted you're expressing yourself, but for me, music is for the people. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it, but like after a while, like it's not just for me. Like it's everybody, other people are consuming this. So
let everybody know, Lacey, how they can kind of tap in with you. Where can they go to listen to your music?
All platforms, baby. I'm everywhere.
So what we talking about? YouTube, we talking about TikTok, we talking about Facebook.
I don't got a Facebook, music there. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, SoundCloud off the old head tip. You know what I'm saying? Spinrilla. Is that still out? I'm everywhere, baby.
So how is your YouTube presence? You got a YouTube channel and
yes,
all that?
I do have a YouTube channel. Lacegodd shit. Yep. I do. And that's also why I got a management team, right? Because like I need to understand the business side of like music and what I'm supposed to have so people can attract more to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're doing it by yourself, like you winging it. But you can be winging it with all the clout and like with all the clout of your pity people in the city, but like professionally you're not going anywhere. So like I got a LinkedIn, you feel me? I got an EPK, that's like a little artist resume, you feel me? I'm working on my website. So I'm trying to market myself better.
Like I was telling you though, like I like your music and everything. You gotta start turning up on them more, Lacey. Like you gotta keep it in their face for real.
Right. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like for real. Even if it ain't an everyday thing, at least every week I don't care if you doing a freestyle, like something, like you gotta keep that shit in their face for real. For real. Turn it up on them though.
And see, I'm trying to work on that, but like I'm not a social media person.
I get you.
You know, so like even what I'm doing is a stretch. Because like I'm really not a social media person because like it's just like being from Annapolis, like everybody in your business, people going on your page, catch the tea, or like, well, girl, you saw she, and like, because it's like, oh, bitch, you ain't gonna find nothing out about me.
Right.
Better mind your business.
Right.
But,
better mind your business.
But, no, you're right. I do need to. I do need to do that. No, you're absolutely right. I needed to hear that. I do. I need to be more in their face because that's what it's about. You feel me?
Enough. That's a fact. Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's why I'm here for real. And I think people kind of get me twisted for real. Like I'm from down here, and I think they kind of try to keep me in a box and kind of messing with a certain audience. You see what I'm saying? Like, and my whole thing is I'm trying to. Every artist down here, I would like to see them blossom and turn into something special. You feel me? So it ain't me. I don't care about no views or anything. Like, I don't care about none of that stuff. My whole goal is to try to, because I know I'm going somewhere. And I'm trying to take as many people as I can on that journey for real. You know what I mean? Even if they ain't necessarily on my team. We from the same city, whatever. I'm trying to help you get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
No, definitely. I feel that. I definitely feel that. But it just be like, people be hating. And like, I was definitely, and like, I'm in a like recovering stage of like, just like, because I was very supportive with everybody. Like, come with me. Like, let's do this together. Like, come on, like, do this. But then like, people be having like, weird intentions. That's you feel me? And hinder, and they see the star in you more than you see in yourself. And now you feel me? They hating while you venting. And it's just like, oh hell no. I can't, oh hell no, So but like I'm wanting to get back in that like accepting when it comes to like, come on, let's do this together. But it's just like, I'm like, you low key like preaching a little bit. Well, you make me realize.
Yeah, nah, sure enough though, sure enough. So, we was chopping up also off camera a little bit. I was telling you, I was speaking a little bit about my mom as far as having being on dialysis and things like that. And my mom passed away when I was 14 years old.
Oh, wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and I know you kind of got a story similar to that for real.
Yep.
So would you mind kind of speaking on that a little bit?
She hid from us that she was having kidney failure because she was trying to get us to, get us in college, get us out of the house, like, so we can be able to like actually like live life and breathe, Yep. But in reality, like, God kind of showed me that like I couldn't do that. You feel me? It wasn't my time to live and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be there to support. So I was kind of there through my mom's entire journey of, like, seeing her go through it all. Because I was, like, probably, like, 20. No, I was probably, no, I'm lying. Yeah, 19 when I stopped going to schools because I knew that I had to, like, be there with my mother and my father. And, I was... out of all my siblings for a long time, I was just doing it like helping my mother with her kidney failure and her dialysis and just like helping her through her journey. But like literally like, I just look back and it's like God was really preparing me. You feel me? And I feel like I'm getting blessed now because I was able to be there for my mother, and it was also able for us to get back closer, be able to reconcile. But it's like, it's of course it's hard, but I gotta just think about like when she was here, I was there 100%. I never like slacked at all when it came to her or when it came to what she needed, or she never understood. But I was giving her my last. She'll be mad like it ain't enough. Well, this is all I got. Yeah. You feel me? But like I'm happy to say that like I was able to do that. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
So like yeah, I mean it would be hard. Though, like dealing with it and like remembering like what she had to go through, but it just makes me stronger. Like I can handle it. That was my worst fear. Yeah, and I conquered it.
That's fine. So before I let you go today, though, Lacey, I gotta get you to give me another shout out on Code TV Media first of all.
Okay.
And let everybody know what they can be expecting for you coming up, you know what I mean, in the future and things like that.
Okay, so shout out to Code TV or whatever. They doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They reaching the city. They conquering all. They stepping out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cool TV. What you gonna see next from me is definitely new music coming out soon. I'm trying to get more out in New York. I'm trying to get out to. I got a couple shows in New York that's coming up. Just being more consistent with my music. You know, dropping more. I'm having a EP kind of like live. With instruments the end of this year. I'm doing a little EP drop or whatever, but it's gonna be live and all that. So that's something that I got coming. And yeah, music video too. Music video is coming soon. It's dropping soon. So
yeah. And if she don't let me in behind the scenes of her EP drop, y'all, it's gonna be I'm gonna have some smoke for her, for real.